All right, American Sniper.
Not directed by Michael Bay. Imagine, though. We are talking about the new American Sniper movie directed by Clint Eastwood, starring Bradley Cooper. The true story about the true legend himself, American Sniper Kyle.
It was a
packed house.
It was a packed house, mostly because where we live is where they shot the majority of the movie.
Because we got there late, that we had to see the movie like this.
I think that's an understatement. I think we had to watch the movie.
We were all the way on the front, and this movie, and I think it was actually a beneficial thing because this movie was intense. One of the most intense movies ever.
It was. Because the opening shot, it shows him with the Iraqi lady and a
Robin
child.
Williams. I'm sorry, all I'm thinking is Robin Williams.
I'm an Iranian. Help me.
Can we not be offensive for a change?
All right. The thing about this movie, though, is that there was an Iraqi woman and an Iraqi child, and she handed him a pipe bomb, and she was darting for the American soldiers. And there you have Bradley Cooper on the roof, waiting for him to strike. And so that was just the contemplation he had. The humanity aspect of it was phenomenal and fantastic.
And what Kyle means by that is the character arc that this guy goes through. You see him transform into something different because he starts off being a regular, I guess we can call him a redneck or kind of like that, and then he transforms into this Navy SEAL, and he becomes the legend.
That redneck joke.
The legend himself, truly, and he's just he's the everyman. He likes to care about people.
He was even though he was supposed to be brute and all that stuff, he was charismatic.
Yeah.
He was charismatic, and you actually felt for him, and you felt for his journey.
But as this movie goes on, and how it gets more intense on a personal level is
because he has PTSD.
But how he develops that, how he keeps volunteering himself to go back again and again and again. And there was a point in this movie where, and not to be a pun here, obviously, but he himself becomes too far gone.
Walking Dead reference. I get it. I get that.
And then when you see him, I think one of the favorite sequences here in this movie is when he's about to, for the second time, he's about to kill a little boy. When he's about to aim at one of the Americans, and then he drops and runs away, and then how relieved he feels
when he
not
drops
having to do that.
Yeah, and the way that it developed, his character on a developmental standpoint was, I think, one of the best in American cinema, in my opinion, because that gradual state of losing yourself and literally losing your mind,
and then having to come back
and having to rebuild himself, structurally.
And he came back, and watching that happen was really satisfying. After watching him again and again and again deteriorate, But then what really was so unexpected was the end where, we had no idea what was going on. We did not know the story of Chris Kyle. Yeah.
And knowing that this is real and what he did was real and all that stuff, I respect him. And not just that, I respect, the military a little bit more watching this, because it wasn't just, America kind of thing. It was more sentimental.
Yes,
and it was more real and true.
Authentic. I give this movie a 4-star rating. It's magnificently directed, great performances all around, just a great story in general. Great movie, Kyle.
I think I give it the same, if not 4.5. Yeah, so without further ado, I'm Kyle.
I'm Alexis.
And this is the Barely News Crew.